In this video I'll be stripping an Aprilia RS125 gearbox 2-stroke. It's for a 1999 up to the 2005 model one. That's when it's all together. I'll be taking it apart. I'll be seeing how much teeth is on each sprocket. So if you've bought an Aprilia gearbox and it's in bits, or if you've took it to bits and you're having trouble putting it back together, this video will help. So I'm going to strip that down first and then put it together. So I'll strip it down now off camera because it's easier, it takes less time, and then we'll put it back together. Then we'll do the same with that one. So that's that shaft stripped down. These little bearings, it's got two on there. I've just left them two on because I don't need to take them off. I've only took them off just to show when I put them back on how to fit them. There's the cog, that cog, that cog and that cog. Two circlips. So I've got that cog. That can go on anywhere. It's got a lip on each end, so it doesn't matter. Right, so we'll start putting that back together now onto this shaft. So we'll get it back together now. Put this cog on first. It's 22 teeth. It goes on that side first. Slides on. But it's got one of those bearings which just clip off. So they just clip. They're not even clipped together. Just come apart gently. So now you put one of them on first. And it will get jammed in that one for that bearing. So we'll just slide it out of there. Move it down into that gap. So that's the bearing on. Then you've got this cog, which I said before, it's 22 teeth. That one there, like that. That's how that goes, like that. Then there's a circlip. So I'll just pause it when I put the circlip on. That's the circlip. Just once it's nearly down, just push it down, make sure it's in all the way around. Just heard it click anyway, so circlips in all the way around. Now it's this cog. The bigger side goes on first. That's 19 teeth. And that one's 17 teeth. So it goes on that way like that, onto the shaft. Always check these squares as well, because if they're rounded off, the bike just jumps out of gear. That's that one on. Now it's another circlip, so I'll just pause it while I get the circlip on. That's the circlip on, it just sits in there. And you've got one of those bearings which just open up. Lube all these as well. You can see I've lubed, I just forgot to say before. Then got this cog, like I said before, always check those and check those on every cog as well as the teeth. That one just fits on there like that. Then we've got that can go anywhere, as I've already said. I think it's got a ledge on each side. See the ledge? Sometimes they're flat, and one end's got a ledge, but it just goes anywhere. I forgot to say that one's 22 teeth. That's that cog there. This one here, what I'm putting on, is 14 teeth. So that's that gear shaft done. Doesn't have no washer on there, and sometimes they do. This one doesn't. It's got washers on the other shaft. So that's that one done. So now I'm going to do this shaft. It's all stripped. There's all the bits off it. And that's the first cog to go on from that way. And that's where your front sprocket fits. It's meant to be a rubber O-ring in there, but this hasn't got one in. but it's got the 2 washers. Anyway, I'll show all that as we're going, so we'll get started now. So that's a close-up of the shaft. Don't need to take that bearing off. In fact, take 2 off there though, just to get the circlip. First of all, it's this cog. It's flat on that side and it's deep dished on that side. That goes in there that way. So the deep dish is at the back. Then there's a circlip to go on, so I'll just pause it and put the circlip on. I'll just show this quickly. If you look at the circlips, they've got little grooves in. I'll show why I'm saying this in a minute. Anyway, I'll pause it and put this one on. Just make sure it goes in the groove when it clicks. So that's that in. That's, look, the circlip won't move because the circlips have got grooves on. The grooves have to fit through here. I'll show why on this circlip. Anyway, next, it's that big cog, what selector forks 1, 2. It goes on that way. Then there's another circlip, so we're going to put that on now, but I'll just show. That's the circlip. You can see the grooves, what I've just showed actually. Anyway, just slide it on. I'll get it past that top bit, then show it. It doesn't even grip to that, it just leans on it. And when the other cog's on, the other cog leans on it. I'll show in a minute. And that's the circlip down past there. And this is what I was meaning. You can see the grooves in it. That circlip. You see the grooves where the circlip fits. This just, oh, it's got the grooves. You just get the grooves. And that circlip doesn't even lock. It just sits there. You've got to get the grooves in the right grooves though in between the squares. Anyway, that sits there like that. It's a funny design, but that's how it is. That sits like that. Then there's 2 of them bearings. I would have left them on, but you've got to take them off to get that circlip off. So we'll put them on. Then it's this cog. Got the bigger deep dish there, and that's at that side. This side faces outwards, so we put that on there. So it's like that. With that deep dish facing outwards, as I've just said. Then you've got this cog. You can see on the teeth are slanted. It's got a deeper dish there on the middle compared to that. That one goes on that way like that. And then there's a circlip to go into there. So I'll just pause it. Now that's that circlip in. And the cog on that way. And if you look, there's a circlip before what was just resting. Now it's tight, it won't move. Because that one's on. Look, the 2 cogs don't move there as I'm pulling them. It's only this cog moves for your selector forks when you're changing gear. So if you're ever doing a gearbox, that shaft up there, the top circlip on that, behind these 2 washers, the circlip on that's the same, it just rests in. But anyway, we'll get the next part on, which is this, and it goes in that way. So you select the fork goes in there. There now to the 2 washers, which is there and there, and the bearing. Put this one with the larger diameter, goes on there. Then you've got this this little bearing that just fits in this cog here. And it goes on that way with that side facing into the gearbox. Just sometimes you've got to keep hold of that bearing as you put it on all together. And that should be looking like that, with that bit of the dish facing outwards, and that washer with the smaller diameter goes on there. They normally drop off them two washers. When you take a gearbox out, this cog comes off, and them two washers always drop off, or they're stuck onto your bearing, sometimes this one. But anyway, that's how to do an Aprilia gearbox. That's where the front spot goes. Like I say, there should be a rubber O-ring in there. There wasn't one on, so I cannot show it, but anyway, that's how to do it. And I've just remembered I forgot to put the amount of teeth on each cog. That one's got 30 teeth. That one's got 23 teeth. That one's got 25 teeth. That one's got 27 teeth. That one's got 24 teeth. And this one's got 29 teeth. Alright, thanks for watching.